魚啊？有魚啊？係喎，喺邊度啊？係喎，嗰度有條魚喎，係咪啊？
哇，好多魚啊！
好多魚啊，係咪啊？係喎，好多魚喎。Hey guys, good morning. It's about 10:30 morning in Chiang Mai. I'm with my son. Hey Kevin, good morning. So this place is called Spice Garden. There's a little hotel tucked away from the main street. So the owner. Okay, okay, okay. 我哋返去啦。我哋返去坐低啊。We're here for brunch. So my wife went to do yoga. 唔好拗住先，唔好拗住先，我幫你搽。Yeah. So came here and decided to have brunch. So this is very much in the city. It's very quiet today. So the sun is just here. 坐低先，我哋好冇？有水啊 ，Micah， 坐低啊，我哋有水啊。Okay， 坐低啊。Sit down, sit down。有水喎，你坐低先啦。Okay. Ooh, there's bread and all that. Okay， 除口罩。Okay， 俾我，唔該。吸公吸。Hey, Tracy. Hey, Louise. Hi. How's it going, Louise? How's everything in New Zealand right now? I see you streaming almost every day. I'm very impressed. Your perseverance. So, yeah, this place here is called Spice Garden. Whoa. Sometimes a little bit concerned. I mean, he's never dropped a glass yet, but I still have to be careful of this. Okay, okay. It's quite warm today, too. It's about like 32, 33 degrees Celsius. It's a bit cold. Oh, man, it's so warm here. It's rainy season in Chiang Mai. It's rainy season in Chiang Mai. So we get cool breezes at night and after rain. No, 呢個唔係我嚟講啦，佢哋陣間有嘢食㗎啦 ，OK？ 呢個係咩嚟㗎？你同人講 hello 啊 ，hi 咁啊。Yeah, it's a slow day. It's a slow day. There's not much happening. The city is still very quiet. Is the wind very, very loud? Oh. No. Just trying to realize there's these things that you can play with. Just have to be on the watching Casey Bricks things. It's really hard and cold here. It's also raining. It's hard and cold. It doesn't seem too pleasant, does it? What's for brunch? I ordered egg Benedict, and then I have ordered fish and chips. Fish and chips for the kid. But he prefers ice. Hey Dave. I think I see you, but I don't know. He's really into stirring ice. Yes, he is. I was doing a stream yesterday when I was driving in town because there was a protest. I don't know if any of you saw it. It wasn't like a big rally or anything, but I saw maybe like 20, 30 cars participating. Yeah, essentially, it really depends on what type of people you're in Thailand, right? So I guess I consider myself the privileged. I still have a job. I have a business that's not doing quite well, but at least financially we can still feed the family. We have a house to stay at, we can pay bills and all that. But I saw also quite a number of people, like definitely less privileged, just kind of hanging around town. I think they're hoping to wait for food giveaways because now there are also people donating and making these lunch boxes. And I did a campaign last year. I might do another one this year. Actually, I'm planning to do one. I just need to execute it. But yeah, I saw a lot of people outside on the square, and I think they're just kind of waiting for handouts because it's a lot of people they don't have jobs. Thank you, Crawford. Yeah. So wife went to do yoga with her girlfriends, and I really wanted to bring both of my kids out, but I don't think I can handle two of them at the same time, especially when the small one is still very small. Um, yeah, and I was talking to a Periscope friend yesterday over the phone. I'm glad there's something like apps to still have the community, checking out on each other. I need to up my skills. Parenting skills? Honestly, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. But I don't want to overdo it and kill myself doing it. The picture on Facebook was great in the bath. I'm glad you appreciate it, David. A lot of people thought I wasn't serious enough. Miss you. Hey, that's upside down in town, man. Alex from Report streaming only a couple of hours ago. He's having that China next Thursday for a couple of years. 點解啊？執咗啊？冇所謂啦, it's okay. He wants to take off his clothes. He's going back to China. Alex. Which Alex is this? Why would he go back to China? I think there's an outbreak going on in China. Not as serious, but I think there's a report saying the Delta variant. We're going back to the pandemic reports. Already not. I printed it. It's on my wall. Oh my god. David, you and me one day. We need to do something together. How come it's not weird when kids talk to themselves, but it's weird for adults? Because adults are not kids. There's a lot of things like him playing with my earlobes. This is tolerable. With kids doing it in public space to another adult. I think it's a big no-no for adults doing it to adults. Yeah, how come it's not weird for kids to pee on the streets, but it's weird for an adult to do it? I think it's the same kind of question. Alex and his wife Beulah got work in Chongqing. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah. By the way, Dave is typing 55555, not by accident, but in Thai, the language, 5 is ha. The word 5 is ha. So what he's typing is actually ha 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 ha, which is essentially LOL. And that's how the Thais would type it when they comment. You should collaborate, yeah. Maybe you can be holding a shower head on the other side where I have myself dip inside the bathtub. I think he's a little heated. Like he was standing outside at a pond looking at these fishes, and I told him it would be hot. So he's all sweaty now. Anyway, I feel like I need to do like a proper WeChat, HoChat, not WeChat, HoChat, so we can have a little conversation. I need to redesign everything that I'm doing in the social media space. I'm also thinking of resource allocation in terms of how much time I can spend. I feel like I need to do more. I'm actually doing less, but I need to learn from David. I need to learn from Louise, you know? In the times of pandemic, I should do more online, do more on social media. Well, Louise's kids are you know,
เนี่ยครับเอ็มเบเนดิกครับ
ว้าว
นี่ฟิตแอนด์ชิพครับผมฟิตแอนด์จอย
ว้าว你想食咩啊？薯條？呢個係咩嚟㗎？薯條係咪啊？小心熱喎，熱唔熱啊？She's going at it. Louise, I'm pretty sure the fish and chips in New Zealand is going to be better, but this looks pretty good, huh? The batter and all that. And this is the egg Benedict that I ordered. It's feeding me too. How nice of you. Okay. Looks amazing. Yeah. Looks good though. Yeah. I mean, the thing about fish and chips is the fillet, obviously, and then the batter, right? But the owner of this place is actually he lived in Australia for a while, so his food looks really, really, really on point. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can take a photo of this. You're really fussy about fish and chips. Hey, what happened when I switched my app from Haps to a camera? Did something funny happen here? Is audio cut off, or like how does it work? Okay, let me put here. How do you like your fish and chips, please? I'm curious. Okay, Micah, 你要咩嘢？Okay, 你要薯條。你好味係咪啊？It went still. Okay. It's pretty good. It didn't crash or anything, right? Interesting. Sometimes it would crash in Periscope if I were to switch apps. This is not crashing, so that's nice. Có mấy đồ ăn nào? Ăn căng à? 呢個蛋蛋咯。要咩蛋蛋啊？你唔要蛋蛋啊？It's like one of those shows that you watch the people eating. What do you call those shows, David? The Koreans like to do it a lot. It's like another kind of entertainment. How's it going, John? Looks very likely here. So, Eggs Benny's fantastic. So it's great in a sense. I'm here. I'm all by myself in the restaurant. It's not so great as in a sense. I don't think they're making a lot of money from the brunch. Here we go, man.
Hey, I'd like you to try this. Very nice.
Whoa, that looks sweet. He's gonna love it. I'm gonna try some. Wait, so what is this?
This lemon curd and this shoe cream stick.
Oh, okay. Hey, looks great.
Is that?
The food looks great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over it. How many languages will Micah learn? Well, currently, 3. So I speak Cantonese with him, and then Mom speaks English to him, and then the in-law speaks Thai. So he can kind of manage 3 languages at the same time. But you can tell the dominant language is actually English, because most of the time when he's with Grandma, she would play videos, YouTube videos in English for him to watch. Family-owned fish and chip shop was in downtown Upland, straight fresh from the potatoes, and this morning freshly fished and brought from the wharf next to the old turners and growers in downtown Upland. Louise, when I visit you in Upland, can you please bring me there? Whoa! This is pretty damn good. Hey Paula, this is pretty damn good. Wow, the fish and chips is on point. Oh, it has it closed down. Hey, this is one of the better ones I've tried. I don't know if I can say the best because I don't do fish and chips all the wrong time because the fish here is it's really a hit and miss. But dude, this is, yeah, it has to be fresh, right? People underestimate fish and chips to like the challenge of making a good one. Wow. I'm gonna bring my friends here next week. Saturdays and Sundays are the only 2 days that I can hang with him, like without being distracted by work. So I quite like yeah, the time being spent here, and of course with you guys. Hey, yeah. I'm gonna bring my friends here definitely to try the fish and chips. So, interesting story about the owner here. Um, so I opened Alt Chiang Mai, co-working co-living space, and you know I do my usual like social media content stuff. I opened a Facebook account, I opened an Instagram account, and I saw this person who followed me on LinkedIn. So I clicked into the profile, and I noticed this person who also is from Chiang Mai, and he says he's the owner of a hotel called Spice Garden, or a restaurant, I forgot. So I followed him back, and just decided to like, you know, shout out and say, hey, you know, thanks for following, you know, the usual stuff. And he came visit to my place. We had a chat for 2 hours, you know, interesting business owner. And then now he invited me to come here. So yeah, connection made in social media space. Family business sold the family fish and chip shop location in the early 90s. $100 million. Damn. Good for them. Yeah, so I got acquainted with this guy, and he's nice enough to invite me to come here. So now I'm tasting his food. I think my son enjoys it. I've retired from working. You retired? Really? What happened? I thought you loved the job, Kevin. What are you going to do now? I'm glad he's actually sitting still and enjoying food. Because most of the time, he would be running around, making a lot of sound. And today, I don't know if it's a camera or anything. He's just like, wait, let's go. Okay. Yeah. So. This is really good. I'm actually impressed. The Egg Benedict is on point. To be honest, I also have another food tasting to go to at 12, so I might be streaming that as well. New Auckland Observatory CEO with management restructuring. Oh, so you don't like the management? You got to be doing some exercise after this. Very good. I think I have a friend who enjoyed it. What did you Micah? Oh, he's done. He's done eating. Okay. Ciao, yeah? Reduce the staffing. Shit. Okay. Sorry, Kevin. That sucks. Okay. This is what I'm doing with him. Sticker book. Not because okay, well, either way it sucks anyway, right? So this is a sticker book that I would read with him. The battery is on point. Something else. Okay. So are you gonna chill for a while, or are you gonna go for a jog? Have I seen Christian lately? Yes, Gunner. He has rented a private office at my co-working space. So starting from this week, he's gonna be in Chiang Mai every Wednesday. I was at his home just yesterday with Micah, but I just haven't been like streaming with him as much. Performing. Okay. Okay, Luis. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, not much action going on besides eating brunch with Micah, but that's the topic of the stream, so I guess people would understand. People follow Louise, great streamer from New Zealand, and I have yet to meet with her. It's a pity. After all these years, I still want to meet with Louise. I don't. What is it? What? Oh my god. I don't. What is it? Okay. It's like licking this. I think people would enjoy looking at his face more than mine. It's really good. really good and really bad at the same time. I didn't bring my second phone. Hold on a second. I need to take a snap of this. Hey Kevin. I mean, I still have her Facebook, but I haven't seen her for a long time. I haven't talked to her for a long time. You know, there's a lot of Periscoper friends that I haven't been in contact with, including Jonathan J.K. I know he's not been streaming much, but have you guys been following on, his YouTube channel or anything? Maybe you guys know more about how's Jonathan J.K. doing than I am in Hong Kong. I feel like he kind of retired from like the live streaming thing. Typing from Twitter. It said, spend more time with your family, don't waste your time on here. And they didn't display it. I wonder if I got censored. What's the keyword? It would censor that kind of message. Don't spend time here. Jonathan Jacob just streamed today at Substrate Pro. Oh, okay, so maybe I just missed it. At where? YouTube? Yeah. This is the problem, David. I think if anyone were to be watching me on... Wait, why do I not see it though? I thought I could see Twitter and YouTube messages. I mean, all the messages here so far are in caps. But I wonder if I have someone who's watching from Twitter, like you, who has sent me messages, and I'm supposed to see it now. Hey, take one. YouTube. Yeah, the notification on YouTube is not working. I came to here and all of my messages were displayed. Only that one didn't show. Well, Dave, so that day, I think you were walking at the 100 or 1,000-year-old temple place. 1,000 years, I'm probably sure. And I was watching it from Facebook, and I typed maybe 2 messages, and you responded to the second one. So I wasn't sure if you saw the first one or not. But you were using Prism. You weren't using Haps. So what's the habit right now? Like, are you just sticking with Prism when you're streaming, or are you doing like Haps and Prism when you're streaming these days? Because a lot of the viewers, they're watching from Haps as well. The screen was very tight. Because you were under the sun. You only use Prism. But then, the problem is, this is the thing, right? There's also native viewers in Haps, whereas there's no viewers in Prism. So it's only those who follow you on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter that can watch you, right? But you don't see all the messages as well. So how does that work? I don't want to waste the food, but I'm kind of full. And this is so good. For some reason, I can't do landscape on Prism. They wouldn't let me connect with YouTube. I need your help on that. I can see all the messages, but people can't see each other. No, okay. Yeah, it's the same situation here. Unless you decide to burn all the messages on the app, but like you said, you prefer not because it would affect the viewing experience, which I agree. They're on the same platform, yeah. It's not perfect. What am I supposed to do with this? I wish I have a friend because I can't be finishing all. You don't talk much about the Olympics, Dave. You're also anti-Olympics. Because I've been following closely because Hong Kong has been doing very well. And then Japan is doing. Everyone here is anti-Olympics. Really? Everyone. Wow. I know my friend who lives in Tokyo. He told me a lot of people are anti-Olympics. I just don't know to what extent are the Japanese anti-Olympics. Anti-IOC. IOC meaning Sierra Leone won the bronze. We have, I think, 1 gold medal, 2 silver, and 2 bronze right now. And when I say we, I mean Hong Kong SAR. Because it's actually a team of itself, and not directly like with China. So they still separate the 2 teams. Now the song. So I wonder when that like Hong Kong team is not going to exist, because there's going to be that day, right? And then everything would fall under just like China, the country. I don't want to be an annoying streamer who broadcasts every day and milks every drop of something. About being anti-Olympics? Or talking about Olympics? Who's an annoying streamer that broadcasts every day and milks every drop? Thank you. Nothing up. อร่อยมากครับ
อาหารอร่อยไหม
อร่อยรู้ไหมอ่ะอร่อยไหม
And any drink?
ชาพอละสวัสดีครับ He's enjoying it like a boss. Both teams, China and Hong SAR, a few days ago did a group photo. Yeah, I mean, why shouldn't they, right? But the people in Hong Kong feel differently about, Hong Kong team versus China team. Can't blame them. Interesting, Scott Adam is critical of the Olympics as well. Really? What angle is he criticizing the Olympics? I think, like Japan has a very tough situation themselves about this. I don't know enough, honestly, about the Olympics, but I enjoy watching sports competition. Aw, tasty. Yeah. David is never annoying. In the streams, at least. Although, I do realize that I do feel like David is kind of very much into these art trucks. And I'm surprised there's so many of these art trucks in Japan. Hey, Janice. That's this more. Well, you know how there are streamers who would stream like 5-6 hours a day? They just sit in front of the screen and they just do stuff and they talk and they do stuff and they talk and they do it every single day. Now, no fault, no harm, but it's also kind of boring if you ask me. Watching, like, if you spend a lot of time watching someone that follow and they just sit there and just talk and maybe sing or I don't know. Yeah. It's raining T1 scale like cold. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, if I were to recommend anyone in the streaming world for travel style broadcast, I mean, David of course is top of the list, and then me of course. Louise Poppy is also doing great. Don't forget Penguin 6. He's a different genre of a streamer though, but I really like his stuff. Oh, no. knew he was going to do it. He doesn't understand the concept of what I'm supposed to. Okay, can you do that? Yeah. There's this medium going through. I think YouTube, my personal account, which I haven't done anything about, so there's barely anyone watching, and Twitter, and Periscope. You can still see me in Periscope. I deal that a young person spends their youth trading for an event that takes place on the board. Certain factors that factor. Luck, a significant factor at some point. Well, there's always luck, right? There's always luck. But yeah, the idea of, trading your entire life, not 4 years, for one event. What's the future of streaming? Oh. That's good to know. I mean, I have to keep an eye on my son, so I'm doing like trading a lot. If you ask me, the future is 5G. When streams resolution are so good, you have no latency, and it's like watching high def TV. I think that will happen within a year or two. What will 5G add to it? Resolution, clarity, maybe sound, and then virtual reality. Like if people are watching, if most people in a house have VR goggles, and if most phones are equipped with streaming 360 with their phones outside, and you can watch it as if you're watching, like it's the 360 kind of effort, but that hasn't, the technology isn't there yet. Then I think the whole viewing experience is going to be kind of elevated, and I don't know, that would be amazing. I could see VR being the future. Hey Glenn. But that's, yeah. I mean, I personally would love to see a live event, but I'm kind of picky of a viewer, meaning if the resolution is not good, I'm going to complain about it. If the person doesn't know how to hold the camera properly and it's just like swinging all over the places, of course that's not good. But I think sometimes it's just the whole experience right now not being immersive enough. I'm not saying it's not good, but it's definitely been better like over all the years. But there's still a lot to be improved on. Yeah. Okay. He wants me to go with him. Okay, Micah, 戴口罩。Yeah, you guys need to follow Dave in Osaka on his YouTube channel. Oh, sorry. 戴口罩。Give me a second, okay? I have to put on my mask for Micah because he's not streaming in HAPS. So if you're only in HAPS, you're missing out on Dave's scopes. But maybe you can convince Dave to also stream on HAPS. Because I have difficulty using Prism to do live streams. Oh, there's more people now! Yay! Seems that viewership or participation has gone down across the board. Maybe post-pandemic or post-Trump might be the reason. I mean, there's that, and also people haven't been talking enough about live streaming. I mean, there's not anything sensational about live streaming these days, and so the mainstream people they have so much content to consume, YouTube, Netflix, games, and all that. So I don't think a lot of people are paying attention on the medium. You know. Yo, food lunch. How's it going? there was a sci-fi short story like that too. And then there's also competition with other platforms, right? So like Clubhouse. Huh? Just sweating like a pig. Yeah. Hey man. The fish and chips is really good.
That's good. Come on.
No. I want to ask my friends to come on Sunday. Like, are you doing this every Sunday now?
Yeah, we try to put up on this Sunday. Actually, weekend though, rather. But this week more or less. After we suspended for a while, so we do that.
Okay. So you're doing this big Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday.
Saturdays and Sundays. I'll arrange something with my friends. How you doing, man? I'm good. I'm good. Wife is at yoga. Awesome. Sure. Okay. Okay. Let me get my stuff first. Hey guys, I'm gonna scope out. Stream out. But yeah, like follow me on Instagram if you haven't, John M Ho. I'll do more stories over there. But yeah, I'll have to chat with the owner and all that. Okay. Thank you. See you later. When you come to Chiang Mai, check out Spice Bar. They're pretty cool.